third video I did, I've been wanting to talk about faith. And I think that faith is very, very important. I feel like we should definitely have a lot more faith in a lot of things that we do. And I feel like faith should be effortless. Like, like right now I'm sitting on this couch and I feel like this couch, and I had faith to sit on this couch. This couch wasn't going to cave in, things like that. And that's the type of faith that we need to have, a faith that's not forced or pushed on us. You know what I'm saying? Faith that's like, not, I think I can do it. I think I can, get this job. I think that I can drive my car. The faith is, I know that I can, and I know that I can. And you know what I realized? I was talking to one of my homeboys the other day, and I told him, I said, it's so crazy because we have a lot more power than we think that we do. Meaning that, let's see, when I kept going around saying, I'm going to get a divorce, we are not going to be together. Oh, I'm going to get a divorce. We're not going to be together. Guess what? We got a divorce and we're not together. But if I would have had the faith and been like, I know that we're going to be together. I know that we can make this work. We're going to be together. We're going to make this work. We're not getting a divorce. You see what I'm saying? Like, my outlook could have been a lot different, And when I was in school, I remember my teacher used to always be like, don't be on that paper and be like, I think I can get an A. I think I can get an A. He was like, be on that paper and be like, I know I can get an A. I know I can get an A. He said, while you're bubbling in the answers, say, I know I can get an A. I know I can get an A. Not, I think I can, right? So one day I know nothing on the test, and I was sitting there and I was just like, please, 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 I hope I can get an A. And I was like, no, no, no. His words stuck to me, and I said, I know I can get an A. I know I can get an A. I know I can get an A. And I remember I had got, let's see. You know what? I did get an A. I did. I promise. True story. Got an A. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think that I really knew that stuff, And just because I sat there and I feel like I had the faith to do it, I was able to do it, And I'm not saying that this is going to work for every situation, Don't always go in there being like, I know I'm going to get an A, I know I'm going to get an A. And you know what I'm saying? But it's that type of faith I feel like that we should definitely carry in life. Is that not thinking that we can do things, but knowing that we can do things. Knowing that, I can be a good mom, knowing that I can be a good spouse, knowing that I can be a good friend, knowing those things put that energy off on me. Because if I sit around and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do anything in my life, I'm just going to be just so, I'm throwing that in the air. I'm putting that out in the air for the universe. You know what I'm saying? But if I go around telling people, I know that I'm going to get a good job. I know that I'm going to be okay. I'm going to have a house. I'm going to have a car. Me and my daughter are going to be straight. I don't have to worry about nothing. Do you know that energy that I just put out there, the positive, is going to reflect on me? I notice every time I say something positive towards myself to people, like I tell people, I'm going to get this job. I'll get the job. If I tell people, I'm going to get an A, I get an A. And a lot of times, it's like, it's just putting that out there, having that little teeny wince of faith. I feel like that goes a long way. I feel like a lot of times in life we need to have faith. I know that people are afraid to get out of relationships because they don't have any faith that they're going to do any better. But if you have faith that you can do better and things can get better for you, it'll work out. If you go, I know that I can be in a good relationship, I can find a good man, someone better than this person, the way this person was treating me, you will. And it's so crazy because I think that goes a long way. Pronouncing, good, positive energies over your life. I feel like that really matters. And I feel like it's true. I feel like it's a real thing. I feel like we are what we decide to be. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to just work at McDonald's forever and that's all you can do part-time, then that's all you're ever going to do. You're going to retire at McDonald's. But if you have the faith that you can go beyond McDonald's and see a world more different than anybody who ever worked at McDonald's did, you will. You have to have that faith. You have to know in your heart that you can do these things, that you can accomplish these dreams and these goals. I know that it's so hard sometimes to have faith, but if you don't put a lot of effort into your outlook on things, like for example, like if I don't put a lot of effort into sitting on this couch and I just know that it's going to be okay, That's how you have to feel. You have to feel that way about all things that you do in life. And I feel like it carries on. Because, like, if I would have told myself, I didn't do good on that interview, I'm not going to get the job, I would have never had the job I had now. But I had faith. I had a small glimpse of hope that I did perfect. I went in there with confidence and I said, I know I'm going to get this job. I did really, really well. I answered questions that I didn't even believe that I answered. And I did wonderful doing it. And I got the job. So you can definitely put that energy out there and get what you deserve out of life. So put positive vibes out there, put positive energies out there. And like I said, in return, it's going to come back. It's going to come back the way that you put it out there. And I'm just saying, I just think that we have to know in life that we can make it. We got to know that we can be strong. We got to know that we can do it without somebody, without a spouse, without a boyfriend, without a husband, without anything. Like, the most powerful person in this world to yourself is yourself. You are so powerful. You don't even know it. You don't even realize the blessings and gifts that you have that are given to you, and you possess them, and you're able to be more than a conqueror in your day-to-day life. You're able to pronounce and proclaim good things, and I was actually gonna it was this verse that I was reading, and I don't want to be biased. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Christian. Does not mean that I do not listen to other religions. Does not mean that I do not accept other people for who they are. But I was reading a verse, and it was saying that faith as small as a mountain can move. Faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. And I read another one saying that there is life and death in the power of the tongue. And I believe these things in my day-to-day life. I believe these things. I'll be sitting up here saying, I don't have no money. I'm going to be broke. And then I do be broke and don't get any money. But if I sit there and be like, I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. And everything's fixed. And it's almost like just this burdens released off of me. And it's like you just have to have a lot of faith, in your day-to-day life. And I know I just keep on repeating the same thing over and over again, but I think that's very, very important. A lot of times I'd be having such a hard day. I'd be wanting to cry. I'd be wanting to just ball up. And then I have faith. Everything's going to be okay. And everything's okay. And it works out. So just have faith and continue to love yourself, and continue to praise yourself, and continue to set high expectations for yourself, because if you set high expectations, you're going to get them. And I just love you guys so much, and I just want you to do better. I want us to do better as a people. Not black. I'm not talking about black or white, Mexican. As a people, the human race, to do better. We have to do better. We're more than conquerors, and we can definitely succeed and, create and make our own goals. Everything will be okay. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Mwah.